So the XFL announced it's bringing back its what they're calling it the Player Showcase Series to 6 cities across the United States of America. That's right. The XFL announced that will host a series of player showcases across the United States in June and July in partnership with American National Combine ANC. These showcases will give prospective football players a chance to exhibit their skills in front of XFL coaches and player personnel. Players will be evaluated based on performance for inclusion in the XFL Draft pool for the upcoming 2023 season. So we have the full thing here. Quote, "We're excited to kick off the showcase series and beginning open more doors for aspiring football players across the entire country." Danny Garcia, chairwoman and owner. Our intentional showcase locations such as Jackson State, one of the largest HBCUs in the country, and our Hawaii showcase location, yes, XFL, you can fly me out there, are direct reflections of our XFL core values of diversity, inclusivity, and accessibility. As an organization and league, we will continue to push the boundaries and unlock new opportunities to advance the game of football. Goes on, these showcases are, that was from Danny Garcia, these showcases are an incredible opportunity for passionate players to show up and ball out for a chance to join the XFL, said Dwayne Johnson, owner. The XFL is all about being at an intersection of dreams and opportunity. It is our goal to make football more accessible to more players, and our highly experienced team of coaches and personnel directors are ready to help make these professional football dreams come true. The door is open for elite talent across the country to join XFL, including my home state of Hawaii. Aloha. Mahalo. I'm looking forward to seeing these players bring their best and leaving it on the field. Russ Brandon, XFL president, added, "We are ready to discover and evaluate seasoned athletes looking to compete in dynamic, fast-paced game and grow professionally with the XFL. Our football operations teams continue to gain momentum, and our head coaches are eager to seek fresh talent out for the 2023 season. This will be an exciting summer ahead. We're looking forward to seeing the turnout at all of our events." So registration, showcases.xfl.com is where you kind of go everything. So here are the locations. XFL are in Washington, D.C., Friday, June 17th. That's my neck of the woods. I'm not going to be in the state at the time, but I don't know. This is not, from what we're hearing, not open to the public, and I'm not even sure if it'll be open to the press. It's how I'm getting that vibe. Then on June 19th in Bradenton, Florida at the IMG Academy. So they'll be at University of Maryland on Friday. Then everybody will fly out to IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. Then they'll take a little break because of the July 4th holidays, etc., the end of June. Then they'll crank it up in June 25th at Saturday at McKinley High School in Honolulu, Hawaii. Probably chill out there a little bit for that weekend. Then you got July 4th. Then you're going to get back July 16th, HBCU at Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi. You know, bet you bottom dollar Deion Sanders is going to be there. XFL in Arizona, July 22nd, Arizona State University, Tempe, Arizona. Interesting out there. No California on this list. Then the XFL showcase in Coachella Stadium, Arlington, Texas, Saturday, July 24th, 2022. Probably the home of the Dallas Renegades franchise is just my guess. This is what the registration looks like. You can register for the DC, the Hawaii and HBCU are invite only and are closed, but you can still register for these other events. So if I was to do DC, let's just click on it. I'll let that load. Some FAQs, frequently asked information. They're going to test you on drills, defense start time, cost. There is a cost to it. So $250 player registration. Fees include player registration, results, lunchbox lunch and refreshments. $410. You get the player registration plus video package, so you get all that. And showcase location transfer players are permitted to transfer. Showcase player sample. I didn't see this. So this is kind of cool. This is the video, I guess, you get. They're showing what kind of, the XFL. So you can see that you kind of get this video out. This video is kind of what you get. Player eligibility. Player has graduated from high school in the year of 2020, 2019 or earlier, or has exhausted collegiate football eligibility. No more than 4 years have elapsed since a player's last collegiate or professional football game. So that's interesting. 4 years have elapsed since the last player's collegiate or pro football game. So, I mean, this still clearly keeps the door open for XFL players, even if they hadn't done anything. But, guys that have not played. I mean, T.O. is available. Terrell Owens, he's playing in fan control football. That's professional football league. Come on, that player is not under contract by any other professional football league. Player is not currently a member of a collegiate football team for the 2022 seasons. Specialists. This was Ask if XFL will be announcing a showcase specific to specialists at a later date. Stay tuned at xfl.com. So that's your kickers and punters. We've been getting questions about that. So specialists, they're going to announce something too. Limited space. Athletes are encouraged to register as early as possible to ensure admission and then refund and weather policies. All the tests that they're going to do, 3-cone drill, QB pocket movement, offensive start times, blah, blah, blah. So there you have all the details of the XFL. It's not summer showcase, it's player showcase series. They named it different. See, that picture that I have on the site is from the summer showcase. They're actually calling it player showcase. Kind of cool. I like just those little nuances of changing that they're doing. So we have a list up on players that have signed up to go. That's on XFL News Hub. Our man Sam is on top of that one. I believe it's Sam that is doing all of that. So he's, people are sending him stuff. So reach out to Sam on Twitter. He'll get your name added to the list. So building up a database of all the players going to the event. It should be cool. Also, you think it's cool, The Rock plans to appear at some of those things, including Hawaii. He was going to be in Hawaii. You know why? Because that's his old high school. So the scout is in full gear. Here's he talks about the showcases. He says 6 U.S. cities across our country select with diversity recruitment in mind, from our hungry HBCUs to iconic high school football hubs and across the ocean to my home state of Hawaii, where we will conduct our first ever XFL Polynesian Showcase to evaluate all talented Polynesian football players. Our Hawaii Showcase will be held at my alma mater, McKinley High School. He says, I'll be flying in to join ownership and XFL coaches from our Hawaii Showcase, as well as others across the U.S. So he's going to be in a couple of them. So the X represents intersection of dreams and opportunity. You dream it, you work your butt off for it. We'll give you a shot to achieve it. That's DJ Dwayne Johnson, owner of the XFL. So even if part of these summer showcases, even if you don't make it, you have an opportunity to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Also, guarantee, because if you saw some of the videos that the XFL has been coming out with, you get the sense that they're already producing stuff. $7 Productions is going to be behind stuff. There's been all sorts of talk. Mike Mitchell has been reporting about some kind of TV show. The USFL is kind of doing one with the NFL Films. Guarantee this is going to be a buildup of the XFL. It would be fantastic for that show to debut in the fall to get people excited. They would be great that they wouldn't just put it 30 minutes on before kickoff of a football game, but rather its own time slot, whether it's on Netflix or it's on NBC, which I don't know because NBC is working with the USFL, so who knows what's going on there. We will see how this goes, but this is an exciting time. Guarantee cameras will be out there. It's not open to the fans. Hopefully we can get some of our guys from XFL News Hub to go check out these events in person and bring you back a full report.